a second here. All right. There we go. Much better. Okay. Let's see here. What do we need to do next? There's a couple things. All right. I mean, it's kind of an arm. Yeah, that'll kind of work. Hey, Shocks, how's it going? Just thinking where we are. I probably should get the blades on that arm sooner than later, or I'm going to forget about them. Oh, wait, I think. And I guess we're going all black in here as well. Hey, Awfully Plain, how's it going? Thanks very much. Appreciate it. That needs to be a little bit thinner. That'll work. Okay, so we're going to black all that in as well as all of this. So, a whole bunch of black in the middle of the page and not much on the borders. I don't know if that's ideal, but why not? That's where the drawing went. I guess that'll help pop out this fit a little bit here and nothing else. I'm going to have to refill this ink soon. This is running out. Are we still on the actual playlist, or is this doing the smart playlist bullshit? Who knows? Ace will find out. No, it doesn't look like it. Hey, Saboteur, how you doing, buddy? Watch me end up finishing this thing today, and then I actually have to figure out what goes on at the end of issue 5 again. That'll be fun. Okay, I think we can leave that for now. Let that dry a little bit before we decide to start dunking my hand in it. So I guess we got to work on shock block here. Let's see. And he also has to be underlit. Okay. Have I underlit shock block before? I don't think I have. Hey, Rob, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you dropping in. I keep seeing yours pop up, and I keep meaning to drop in, but it's actually hard to do when there's like people in the house. Don't forget uplighting. Come, you can do it. Yeah, I know, right? Just full of excuses. Yeah, we're still on Wigwam, aren't we? Okay. That doesn't sound bad, but I don't want to be listening to Wigwam all day. Okay, let's make sure that we got this going in the right direction here. And let's figure out what the actual shadows on his face are going to be, because that isn't the worst idea to do it ahead of time. Okay, we can work from there. I feel like Shock Block's one of the few people who has like real physics going on in his face. Everybody else seems to be a bit more cartoony. That's an 08, isn't it? That's okay. Yeah, get rid of that. Hey, Mopor, thanks very much. Now, I don't think you need to remind me. There's at least one smoke break, and I've got a glass of water nearby the entire time. But I appreciate the concern. Am I in the right spot? Like, not really. Feels like. Okay, these are not quite right now. Get those rabbit ears off your head. No, you did all right. But I've been doing this long enough now where I've kind of gone through most of the pitfalls where, you know, I try to push myself too hard, or and I'm generally past that now. Where it's like, okay, I think we know best way to do this stream. Generally, I usually have everything set up. Occasionally, I forget something, but. That doesn't look right at all. That'll work okay. I was a little worried that the shock block here wasn't going to be really going to work for the pose, but I think it's okay. Maybe. I mean, we'll find out when we get more of the pose out of this, but the face helps. Booger Flamingo. Hey, Biff. How's it going? How's things going for you? I haven't had too many regulars yet. Saw Sabatoris earlier, but that's about it. I think I've Jesus Christ, that arm is huge. All right, I think I've done a good enough job of warning people that oh man, live streams might not happen. So it's like okay, we'll take your word for it. Hey, sounds like an alright day. Some beefy fucking arms. How does he fit in that cockpit? No one knows. Well, Jen seems to be making it a priority to get at least be able to get out of the house on Sundays. I don't think we'll be doing the Wednesday night streams anymore. At least, until I got the house to myself again. Just because it meant early bedtime for the kids, which meant they were just fucking crazy the next day. It's been a few years. I don't remember how kids work. Geez, now I'm getting crossed over on early bedtime is doomed. Okay. So yeah, I didn't remember that. I'm just like, yeah, no, they can hang out in their room and be kind of quiet and eventually fall asleep a little early. And then, maybe they sleep late. Maybe they're up a little early, but they got plenty of sleep. So they're happy. It's like, no, they're not. They will take that shit out on you. It's like trying to figure out so much energy. Yes, exactly. Too much energy. I got to try to think of it in terms of what would it be like if I slept in? I went to bed early. I'd get so much sleep, and I'd wake up and I'd be refreshed and sated. Like that is not going to be the case, but that's good for you. Sure. I could black in all this and refine these explosions. We should probably just work some more luck. You've been doing some making, full, in real life. I guess that's the main question, right? or is it all your cybernetic critical linking? Yeah, real estate. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's fun shit. There's like I don't know. It's a lot easier to let go of the pursuit of perfection when you're using physical media, from what I've seen. Like there's way more. I guess there's about as much potential for fucking around, for just messing with stuff and seeing what happens. But it feels like with digital, it's towards a goal of achieving a physical, like an ideal for what you imagine the picture to be. It's like, no, this is closer to what I want. No, this is closer to what I want. With physical media, at least, it's more like, so what does this do? what does it do if I do this? Oh, that's fucking crazy. I didn't even think of that shit. Yeah. Like, where's the Control Z? Why doesn't it exist anymore? I didn't mean to do that. How do I change that? You get more media, and you throw it on top. There's some wide ass fucking couches these guys are sitting on, but they need them because they're massive people. Yeah, maybe more like there. That's still about the right spot. Oh, the shoulder. Let's see these. The shadows are going to be crazy on this. Remember to shadow every separate muscle as if it's its own entity, independent of the others. Not about that bicep, but the rest of it will work. And we'll figure it out as we go here. That is one of the fun things about just doing this in physical meeting. There's so many times where like I end up, hey Budick, how's it going? I'm starting in a particular direction. Like maybe I have an idea of what I'm trying to do, and then something else happens that catches my eye. And it's like, wait a minute, what was this? How did this happen? It's like divine intervention kind of shit. Proper lighting in some places, individual muscle action lighting in proper. Yeah, it's hard to remember. It's easy to just kind of like black out large areas and go, that's how light works. It's like true, but that's not what we're concerned with today. It's constant refinement too. At least for me. Like it's not something because it's something I kind of understand intellectually, but I'm having difficulty finding a way to process it. Or it feels like I am anyway. Never feels 100% right. So it's like just constantly trying to find out what like okay, what did I do wrong last? Okay, what can I fix this time? I can hear the cat. If the cat wants attention, I'm gonna have problems. I think one thing we've discovered from all of this is that the kids visiting and all that is that we're getting a cat as soon as they leave. Or pretty soon after. Yeah, me too. I think we'll be at least a little picky. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's happening now. So let's hope we don't get the one that likes jumping on my lap while I'm streaming. Although that would be funny too, I suppose. Yeah, you can black all that out. It's against a white surface. Having fish as zombie cats are the best. Yeah. I do occasionally miss my dog, but it isn't like all the time or anything. It's more like every once in a while. And not having the dog anymore did help to be able to focus more on the comic. That's one of the reasons I started doing the channel more. Not much. It's like every once in a while he asks for food, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, you need to be maintained a little bit, don't you? The cat box is right under the under the drawing table here. Oh, he's found the balloon. Okay, we're gonna have that in the background going on. That's fine. Sure. This form's gonna be kind of weird. We're gonna need some feathering to kind of mask some of that, I think. Hey Mona, how's it going? Maybe, but not today. Are you a heavily muscled government task force super soldier? I mean, in that case, at the very least, you'd be able to self-insert in here. But this is a purpose to the drawing today, and that's to work on this variant cover here. Or random poster. One of the two. I don't know that it's exactly a variant cover when there's no place for a... How old am I? I'm 47. I'm one of the olds. And still drawing this stuff. But then again, you know, I feel like 47-year-olds are more likely to draw this kind of stuff because this isn't what modern comics looks like anymore. Ah, shit, that was still wet. Don't fuck up my 03. I need that. Still wet? Yeah, a little bit. Ah, well. Okay, we'll work on somewhere else. It's not... There's not a lot of good modern comics, no. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's down to personal taste, right? The zeitgeist changed. It's just, I don't know. I think about how easy it was to find at least pretty cool comics in 1991, which feels like it was some kind of like fucking, I don't know, apex year or something. In some ways, at least. Or, you know, like in the 80s, it's just, you know, you pick up a comic, chances are it's going to be pretty good, at least. It's not really gunning for any kind of trend. 90s kind of was, generally. 1991 kind of was before all that really hit. Because 1991, I feel like, was just before the bubble kind of went insane. You know, like, serious money getting involved very much changes the editorial mandate. All of a sudden, we're selling 700,000 copies of every issue. We gotta see about how we can maximize this. But before that, it's like, okay, we're only selling like, you know, 100,000 of every issue or 200. That's pretty good numbers. But yeah, no, as soon as that started up, and you know, you get your superstar artists for a very, very brief period. It's so weird because like there were those kind of guys. Did you get yourself an X-Men 1? The Jim Lee X-Men 1? Congratulations. It's a fun looking book, at least. You know, like that. I feel like that is the last great Jim Lee book. It's not his best. That's still Uncanny 275 in my opinion. But it's very good, and in that it's meant to be a portfolio. It's not meant to be a comic book. Every page, at least for the first half of it, is a fucking like just here's a glory shot, here's an anchor image. It's insane. All the characters in all the pinup poses, yes. That's like the whole point of it. You know, like Uncanny 275 is like just gorgeous in a way that no Jim Lee comic ever has been, because Will Sportasio was helping on the layouts, and you can, you know, once you know that, you can very clearly see that he did help at least at some points. You can very clearly see it on that one. So all of a sudden, Jim Lee can accomplish shit that he's never been able to accomplish before or since. But in terms of just dumb, like here's everything you want from a Jim Lee comic all at once. X-Men #1 is the comic. And it all goes downhill very quickly after that. Like I don't remember anything from X-Men #2 or 3. And X-Men #4, it's like he's already scrambling trying to find something to do. Oh yeah, the early X-Forces, I take it. I mean, yeah, at least they're all pretty easy to get a hold of. They all had like, yeah, 800,000 copies printed. They are fun. I remember vaguely thinking, not that they were good, just like, okay, that's what a professional comic artist looks like, I guess. It's like, boy, there's a lot of lines here. Sure seems like he knows where he's putting those lines. First 7 issues. Yeah. I particularly remember issues, I want to say 4 and 5. The sideways issues that nobody wanted sideways. Particularly not the editors, I'm sure. With the kind of crossover with Spider-Man. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to work at the bottom of the page now after this. I feel like that's probably Rob's most memorable X-Force stuff. For me personally, anyway. So hard to read, not particularly justified. No, he just thought it was cool. And it was different. You know, I'm sure he saw it once and he thought, wow, that was... I've never seen that again. I should use that. Never mind the fact that the reason you didn't see it more than once is because it doesn't really work. I wonder how often you even saw like a vertical double page splash before Rob Liefeld. It feels like it didn't happen very often. And it's so rarely, again, so rarely justified. Even the Stephen Platt stuff, you know, he indulges in that particular thing. And it's like, you know what? This could have been a splash. I would have been able to read it easier too. And see the whole thing a little bit clearer and with a little bit less resentment about having to turn my fucking book on its side. Brigade is the worst example, I think, of the vertical double page spread. Because Merritt just has, you know, he's following Liefeld. He's got to do whatever Liefeld does, but he doesn't even know, he doesn't have Liefeld's sense of when to do it. You know, at least Liefeld tries to come up with a cool image every time. Merritt will just do it because, you know, vertical double page spreads cost more on the resale market in terms of the original art, I imagine. So you get people like standing there. I think it's like Brigade #5 or 6. There's a vertical double page spread of Battlestone and not Namor standing and yelling and talking. It's like, well, it took up space. If it had just been a splash, I would have had to come up with another page of script. Or you know, assuming that there was 22 in that issue. There probably wasn't. There might have been like 16. Is that why you picked up the dick pills? Because you were done yet? This is a very awkward forcing into that. Oh no, there's another one. Now we're taking our time. We're letting the ink dry. I'm not sure what I'm doing at the moment. I think I'm working on explosions now. Oh, I bet my white ink is goop again. I haven't used it in like a couple of months. Yeah, it's like half full, but no, not so much. I might need to add some water in there. Let's see. We need a little bit more black in here. I was kind of, when I was doing this, I was kind of looking at the overall shape and not in, what's the word? There's a word there. Relation? Sure, to the actual blast. So there's the thruster. We probably want even more. You know, I mean, like, you know, like that. Just black this entire thing out. I think that's probably the way to go. It looks a bit like it wasn't really done with consideration of where the thrusters are. So let's fix that up. And then these spiky fin things will actually cut into the blast a little bit, and that'll look a little better. No, more black. Actually, this part doesn't look too bad, but a little bit more. And I think if we can, I want to get flick some white media on there. Again, if I can make it liquidy enough. I don't know if I can at this point. So if you're not using it like at least once a week, it just turns into like clay. Uh-oh, this is very, very wet. Shit. Is there... What is this? It feels like there's white mixed in here. Okay, I'll sort that out after, I guess. Yeah, it's too thin. Okay. Okay, just get off there then. If you can't hack it. It's probably going to take extra time to dry too. That's awesome. I mean, makes a bit more sense to me. There's more black there. So that's all right. Make sure I put out the right link here. Yep, that's there. Okay. Just a tough Sunday. Okay, so we probably don't want all of these explosions looking exactly the same. Are these showing up? They're not either, are they? My bad. Just realized I don't even have the fucking explosions on the camera. Sorry. Here, let me try backing this thing up. Not having the entire page here is bothering me. No, it still didn't do it, isn't it? This is like the highest I can get it, I think. Oh well. I had the counterbalance going, which was just a shopping bag with, I believe, cans in it, like like cans of canned goods, that sort of thing. Let's try it like that then. It's always fun when at the end of this my hands are covered in ink, not because I'm like super creative and shit, it's just because I'm careless. Okay, this needs to be watered down a little bit. Hang on a second. Oh, maybe more than a little. That's a solid. Okay, let me see here. Where's some? I've got a bunch of cheap disposable brushes. That'll work. There we go. Much better. Yeah, the great thing about using the white media is that it keeps solidifying, so I have to keep filling it with water, so it just basically just keeps replenishing itself. Doesn't get diluted at all. Stay. Could have sworn I said say. Hey, Monty, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, stay put. God damn it. Okay. So, where's my toothbrush? Where's my toothbrush? I need that. Um, huh. I drop it in here. I don't think I would have. Oh, there it is. Shit. Fell on the floor. Okay, never mind. I know. I'm not being as active anymore. Well, there's my counterbalance. It's been a little bit tough for the for. We're starting to see the after effects now. Here, let's use that there. Let's see if I can raise this up a little bit again. So I can actually get the entire page in there, and that'd be nice, right? No, but yeah, the whole not being very active on anything has kind of killed a whole bunch of momentum, and now I think we're starting to see what people. I don't know. Well, maybe not. Last stream, I think a whole bunch of people dropped in, so maybe I'm just stuck in the present. You never want to do that. You also don't want to put white media down on wet black media, so maybe you should move on to something else. How's this? It feels dry. Hey, Peter, how's it going, buddy? Oh, shit. I just saw my camera drop right in front of me. You know, like you think the stuff is pretty well set up. Not so much. Okay, this definitely needs more different tape. Okay. That's probably true. The holidays mess with everybody's schedule. What's wet here? I think just the explosion, so we'll just leave that alone for now. So how's everybody doing? Now we got a crowd going. That's the soft tip. No, not that one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is a tough time of year for it if you're not a recluse. That was the thing up until like, hello. Why would that be stopping? Asshole. Up until like this year. So it didn't really matter what time of year it was because didn't have anybody else in the house to tell me to socialize or whatever. So all was, as far as the channel was concerned, everything was perfect. That's quite all right. This does need a thicker border. So I also didn't want, was getting to the point where I didn't want to do videos as much anymore. So shit, now I get to do them and it's like, oh fuck, do I get to do a video today? Well, I imagine that's how it's gonna go anyway when I get back on it. Yeah, you know, I hey, you know, I think that's kind of this group, man. Or a few of us anyway. Maybe not John. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we just flat out silhouette that. It's the endless dilemma, eh, Pete? Just enough yet, it might be. We've all had to deal with that one. At least anybody who's got a YouTube channel. I guess you're more used to showing off your work than most of us. I mean, that's kind of been your job for a couple decades, I suppose. I know, at least at first, there's a big feeling of like, why am I putting my stuff out there? Like, who the fuck am I? And still get like that sometimes, but I guess the answer now is due to the successful Kickstarter though. So that's shit. I didn't think of that. There is actually a bit of an answer to that one now, isn't there? Hey, Brain, how you doing, buddy? That's okay. We're still only like an hour in. We got a ways to go, I think. feel like there should be a little bit more white up here, but that's okay. We'll figure that one out later. Again, it's probably still drying a little bit. I think I'll finish it before January's over. What is it today? The 11th? Yeah, I probably will actually. Assuming we can keep getting Sundays at least. If it's probably not going to get finished today, but I would think next week probably. The bottom here is mostly done. I just need to do some spritz, because we all know spritz is essential when you're doing comics, like any page. You could be doing talking head romance comics. You need spritz in there. I'm totally not saying this to bug Peter. Everybody likes spritz at all times. There's a reason Jay Lee got popular. Spritz into joy. Let's see, I think we need a hatching coming down. There we go. I want you to know, Peter, I did take it into consideration. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be using as much spritz. I just decided, no, I think I will. No, it's not like a rebellion or anything. It's just like, no, I think it's necessary. For what I'm doing. It helps with the over the top mentality. Because again, I have a tendency to. Oh yeah, Rob, you never asked your question. I have a tendency to go bland and focus on storytelling every once in a while when I'm not paying attention. So I need to do shit like throw spritz on a page, or unnecessarily pop characters out of panel borders just to kind of wake myself up that, oh wait, no, remember what you're doing? This book's a joke. Let's get the jokes going. Maybe put some ink on there. It is a little strange that 5 issues in, I still have to remind myself regularly. You're not just making a regular ass comic where you're telling the story. You actually do something fun with a page, if you can. Yeah. I think you said you had worked with text before, right, Peter? I'm going to get to that text run eventually. But I think, where are we? I think I'm still on issue 48. Man, it feels like I got set back so much here. Like, I mean, at least we'll be fresh when we pop back in. Where's my O2s at? There we go. I filled in blacks for text when the first gig. Ah, okay. I imagine that's every inker's first job is filling in blacks on something. Yeah, you don't usually get text when he's inked by somebody other than himself, I guess, huh? We should have got a reciprocation issue for Ghost Rider number 13. Was it 13? Or 11? I think it was 11, actually. Which was Larry Stroman inked by Mark Teixeira. We should have gotten Mark Teixeira inked by Larry Stroman one day. That would have been interesting. No problem. I mean, you can always look at, what's it called? The book. Wow, that's how out of it I am. Like how out of the loop I am. I don't remember what that book's called anymore. Starts with an M. Doesn't matter. But I mean, that's basically Mark Teixeira finished by Neil Adams. It just looks like Neil Adams, as most things finished by Neil Adams do. I filled in blacks on Ghost Rider. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that one. Tex did a good Wolverine. He's just a friggin' bulky monster. It's good shit. At least it's it's definitive. You definitely know when you're looking at the text version of Wolverine. Whether it's the best Wolverine or not, it's like, you know, not important. Okay, don't go making the pecs too small now, considering how friggin' huge the shoulders and arms are. And again, don't forget uplighting. I feel like we should make the boob shelf even more pronounced on him. Just with, again, with the uplighting. Yeah, and you can very much see it. And I mean, it fucking works. I think he was right on that one. He's not quite as... like, he doesn't have that same kind of... I don't know. Dichotomy, I guess. I'm trying not to use the word dichotomy, but the Silvestri thing where he can either go nuts or be, you know, like a reasonable dude who's like compassionate and shit. He does just look like, you know, don't cross me or I'll stab you with my claw hands. Although, to be fair, I haven't looked very much at Texas version of Wolverine yet. Because it hasn't come up in the rotation yet. Well versed with the Silvestri version, though, at least. I feel like that boob shelf didn't work out too well yet. I'm gonna have to figure something out there. That's better. Okay, kind of screen doory, but yeah, let's get some big swoopy. That'll help maybe. Kinda. Sure. Yeah, this whole area has got really crammed in there. Oh well. That's okay, I suppose. Oh, okay, that's cool. It's interesting, like the different, I don't know, just the cross pollination, I guess. Or just like the similar kind of work that comes up. I'm gonna try and fake these shadows a little bit. This will be fun. I think that'll work. I think I've dunked a little bit. Okay. Bit of a mess. You know, I don't think we need the edge. That's not really helping. Yeah, I like that shadow. That looks okay. But this stuff I'm gonna have to leave alone until it dries a little bit, I think. I think it might be a good time for a smoke. How on the pin here? Let's center that for a minute. What happened? There we go. Boink. There we go. Ready made. Everything. Yeah, still smoking. Oh man, you ink some Lionel Francis U pages. That's okay. I gotta go back and check those out. That must have been funny. I know he throws a lot of lines on the page. I'll have to check that out at some point though. But yeah, I'll be back shortly. Just a second there. All right. Ugh. The pre-made smoking tag, yeah. And yeah, family's still here. Will be for a couple more weeks at least, I think. It's the 11th today. I think January's kind of a wash. But I think maybe February will be okay. We'll see. And yeah, I like the... Whenever I get more black on a page, it's always a good thing. Pretty soon I'm going to get like that first page like of That Yellow Bastard, where it's just all black with the one caption saying no. Oh, it wasn't the first page, was it? That was after the fake out end credits. It'll happen. It'll happen eventually. It's a little tough right now because we're right in the middle of it, but... I haven't snapped on any toddlers yet, I don't think. So, appreciate it, man. I really do. I feel like this is another thing that building up an audience for 3 years helps with, is that you guys won't just take off as soon as I stop posting for a month. All right, let's spritz it up. Gotta ease into it a little bit, I think. That's not easing into it very well. I'm gonna have to go over some lines. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go over some lines. That's okay. Yeah, it's already kind of blending a little. Probably should wait for like a day or something before doing this. I'll color some of this out. Never happened. Never happened. If I had patience, I feel like the book wouldn't get done. I'd be like fixing shit forever. Okay, well, we'll leave that to dry a little bit. Oh man, it's just like smearing in some spots. Okay. Maybe we'll come back and do that tomorrow. Well, or next week, rather. It could be like an indication of where I want to spritz. That might be an idea. Well, we'll do the top here until... Yeah, like there's no evidence of spritz in here at all. It's just a little bit lighter. One of these days I'll learn that one. Probably. Let's see. It's careful. I gotta be careful not to give this like leather recliner texture. I don't think I want to quite go there on these seats. Rich Corinthian leather. Yes. It's funny. I remember showing my son Wrath of Khan and him being like captivated by Ricardo Montalban's performance. Just like, how is he doing that? Rivet dots. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but sure. Well, yeah, just like make them like studded. Just to make them more extreme. We're not going quite as far as Spikes. Hey, Sheldon, how you doing, buddy? Do we erase immediately after inking an area? That's probably a good idea, right? I'll fix that up after. Although we're going to need a couple more if we're doing that. There we go. So comfortable. Nothing increases comfort like metal studs. Puts everybody in the right mood to grit their teeth and sneer and shit. Okay, this eraser's garbage. Good call. They are riveting, Sheldon. Let's throw in some Lionel Francis U lines here. Sure. Oh, I did forget about the blades, but we're still in time. It's okay. See, that doesn't make any sense. They should be going like that, if anything. We already kind of did that on this arm. This arm needs to be more, a little bit more physics-based, I think. Just a little. It just looks more like Wolverine blades now. That's okay. That'll work. Just driving them right down to the hull of the ship. Might be an idea to just do like one look inside his quarters at one point, and it's just like whetstones and tattered hanging drapes everywhere. Metal riveted seats, of course. Maybe eventually we'll do it so that he has like metal rivets on his gauntlets. So like he can create flames somehow, like sparks and shit. Or like him and Fireburn can do like a combo attack. Although Fireburn wouldn't need this, like he's not like Pyro, where the flame needs to exist and then he works it. But there's something there. There's something we can work there. That didn't work out. Sure. Firebreaker can heat the blades. We can do the Wolverine hot claws. That wouldn't be a bad, like, middle of the issue splash page. Just like Fireburn, maneuver, don't burn my hands, whatever. And then you get like a splash of him with the flaming blades. That'll happen, that'll happen. I think I'll leave that for Lee to figure out a shine in there. If I try to put black, it's just going to mess things up. Do like hard call for the fastball special with Fireburn, so he could throw like a Hadouken fireball. Get Fireburn going. But I already fly. Oh no! It's just about hard being able to throw a Hadouken. Oh, I said Hadouken, that woke up Biff. Oh man, we're just hitting the hits now. Everybody hauls up to throw hard. That's pretty good. The thing is, I don't think anybody else in the team has super strength, so he's not going very far. Yeah, we gotta do another drink here. Oh, is that whiteout? It looks like it is. Maybe I should leave that alone then. Yeah, like it's just gray sludge everywhere. Ugh. Oh well. On the thrusters. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of who the team is. Like Shock Block, Hawkstab, Popo, and Fireburn are all basically have like Captain America type stats at best. Maybe Extremis has like some kind of levitating powers or something. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like I feel like she wouldn't even want to be like involved with hard. That's why they have to work together. Yeah. You know how when a group of friends gets together and throws a card? Three of the guys would be 30, man. That should... Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm you know, like, there's... I want to say the reasonable side of me, more like the unreasonable side that will not have fun. That wants to say, like, you know, Hawkstab's essentially Daredevil. You know, if he doesn't have the stick, the claws, there's really nothing special about him other than enhanced agility, I think I said before. But then you preclude him from doing some cool shit later on. So it's like maybe we'll upgrade him to Captain America. But they have no, yeah, no, it's just like, fuck, huck them. I feel like Hard's got to try it with at least like every member at some point. Like, you know, it works with Fireburn, and that's just like his new obsession is just throwing people. Has a real dilemma when he gets to Maxtremus, and yeah, no, that's not happening. Man, that hair's getting some volume now. that's that's not the worst level of, or that's not the worst description I've heard. I don't think. Well, I haven't heard too many descriptions of Hawkstab, so, but still. Kind of like Daredevil, Wolverine was blind and couldn't retract his claws. And was almost Deadpool level of nuts. That does sound a bit more like Popo. The Deadpool level of nuts, I suppose. But I can see that him trying that with Hawkstab with Shock Block, and Shock Block not being receptive. But like once he gets you, what are you gonna do? With Popo, I think Popo would be all in, as long as he doesn't outrun the bullets. By that I mean he'd be shooting the entire time he got thrown. So as long as he's not getting thrown faster than the bullets are flying ahead of him, because that would be disappointing. I'm not saying that I would even consider that happening. It's just like he would think that would happen. That shoulder completely disappeared on that side, eh? Oh well. That works. He has to keep pulling. See, that's the thing. If he had a reverse trigger where he had to keep pulling it in order to not shoot, he would just never pull the trigger. It would be like a an existential crisis. But it would make the bullets faster. Yeah, there we go. I can see like a James Bond M situation where I guess either Fireburn. I think it would have to be Fireburn would come up with the gun. Like he's supposed to be the inventor. Theoretically, like Shockblock's kind of the tech guy, really, but we need Fireburn to do something around here. Where he thinks he's helping by coming up with the constant trigger, but not being able to pull the trigger is anathema to Popo. It's interesting now trying to throw hair textures into Hawkstab's hair because it's not remotely hair anymore. It's like, how is this supposed to work? I'll just leave that one alone. Hairstyle. I don't know if that would happen so much as just like Hawkstab would all of a sudden start talking in two voices. You know, it's like, what? That wasn't me. That was hair. That's what CJ was really talking about. You're black now. Sure, that works. To be clear, I don't think this arc happens. But it's fun to speculate. Nobody ever talks about there. I mean, I may have somebody like occasionally glance at it, like, what the fuck is going on there? But for the most part, we're not going to acknowledge the hair. That's not the plan anyway. Yeah, he picked up a symbiote somewhere along the line, and it's just been growing since then. That'll work. Just like it keeps following me. That nose doesn't look quite right. Oh, I forgot that he's hanging on to the top of the thing here. Now we can fix that. We can fix everything. Until it becomes obvious that we very much can't. That happens too. I'm not familiar with this song, actually. I mean, I'm not familiar with most of the songs on this list, to be honest. A couple here and there I actually do know from before, but most of these I just heard of the band and then went, okay, that song works, that song works. You know, listen to like the first 10 seconds. This is Reckless Love. Which sounds newer. Let's see here. Finnish band formed in 2001. Yeah. Yeah, no, Scandinavian or Scandinavia kind of came up with a whole bunch of hair metal shit in like the late 90s, mid 2000s, it seems like. It's like, okay, you guys knew what was up. Some of it doesn't quite sound, you can tell because some of it doesn't quite sound right, but it's in the right vibe. Like maybe the production's a bit too modern. Meanwhile, this is Tiger Tales, which, judging by the quality of this, I'm guessing is definitely original. 1990. Okay, oh man. Poor guys. They got in right when it was ending. I imagine these guys, because like 1990 is like very late in the game for hair metal. I imagine they were like, they saw which way things were going and were like, no, no. Well, it's pre-grunge, so maybe not. I don't know. It's like there wasn't a whole, I guess there wasn't a whole lot fighting against hair metal. It's just, it was losing steam. Hair grunge. We'll get all the guys who were buying albums 5 years ago, as well as all the guys buying albums now. It can't fail. All right, Peter. Sounds good. Thanks very much, dude. Appreciate it. It feels like I'm losing track of some proportions here. Like, Shock Block looks very twisted, but hopefully it's not that much of a problem. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. We'll probably go for another hour or so here. Like this one here, Wigwam, is definitely one of the newer ones. But they got some good ones. Yeah. Looks like Swedish, 2001. Same thing. But I do like a few of their tunes, I will say. see here. I don't know that really works there. I was trying to have the visor get kind of cast a shadow as well, but it doesn't really work out too well. I think I just got to ignore the visor altogether. I think I'm falling into the don't do too much black trap here, which I tend to fall into. And of course, we all know Winger, right? I think we do. Neural says you can't have too much black. Not really. I mean, if you drown your page in black to the point where it gets unreadable, obviously that's a concern, but. But what somebody was saying, what's the guy's name with three names? Not Neil Patrick Harris, but there's the one guy who's super popular, and I can't remember his name now, who I always confuse with James Harren. But he's saying he tries to go either 70% light or 70% dark on a page. So it's like, you can go nuts with the darkness. It's just not a good idea to go too heavy on the light, I don't think, too often. Unless you're doing a Liefeld and just leaving it to the colors to fill everything in, I suppose. Anybody. Sean Gordon Murphy, thank you. No? Wait, no, not him. No, I think cat down. Thank you. There you go. I think the guy did do a power bomb. Daniel Warren Johnson. That's the guy I'm thinking of. There's a little bit of similarity with Sean Gordon Murphy, but if anything, I mean, Sean Gordon Murphy feels like he has a little bit of Gaijin DNA in him. Okay, I gotta check this out. Would this be too much black? No. See, I wouldn't think so. That's super striking. If you color it right, particularly, I think. Interesting ink wash stuff, too. Yeah. Now, it's... You'd have to, like, pretty much obscure everything, because, like, everything's still pretty clear there. Like, all the important information is there. So as long as you're not obscuring what the reader needs to see, then yeah, you can darken that shit up to almost no limit. And depending on your style, probably should. YouTube says, "Oh, it is Sean Gordon Murphy." Okay, so maybe that was who I was who did say that though. He aims for 75% black or reverse. Yeah, okay, that was fair enough then. Those, the original guys, I can remember, like, when Casio says, comics are made up of two things, fun pages and boring stuff. It's like, okay, I can remember that. I think you've recommended that one before there, Rain. It looks familiar. Just the amount of darkness there. Let's see here. Okay. Let's do the ponytail thing. I'm pretty sure somebody did at least, so I'm guessing that would be you. But no, that is a great looking book for sure. How much of this is visible? Not much. We got to clean up some of the nonsense I did earlier with the white spritz. I feel like all that accomplished was upsetting Peter. Because it didn't end up looking good, that's for damn sure. One of these days, I'm going to remember to, like, You know, put down the blacks one stream, do the white spritz the next stream. Yeah. His ponytail is lit up separately. All right. Mission accomplished. Hey, Comic King. I hope that's metaphorical. Just doing some more work on the variant cover for Blood Force number 2. Okay, so not actually dying. Hopefully. Just feeling like it. That's okay. You know, it sucks, but yeah, and I'm 2 hours in. Like I said, I'll probably, how long am I now? 2:30? Okay. I go for at least another half an hour anyway. Maybe another 45. We'll see. If I have anything in particular I desperately need to draw at the time. That hair looks like shit. I'll be blacking out a lot of this hair. So they're getting fucked up fever dreams and oh, that sucks, man. I had one of those before where you get like the 105-degree fever or whatever the fuck. I remember the actual number. And like, can't get warm, can't get cold, or whatever the fuck. And you're just like delirious for a 24-hour period. I'm overdoing it now. I'm overcompensating because I don't like how this hair is turning out. Yeah, I hope you feel better, man. Take it easy. Load up on painkillers and cold meds or whatever the fuck is gonna work or help a little bit. Yeah, that ponytail sucks. Okay. I think we just got to leave the ponytail as it is. Oh, that sucks, man. That does not sound pleasant at all. That would be impossible. Having some difficulty there, right, Brain? It's okay. You know what? It's right at the top here. This is still a possible landing spot for the title, roughly. Like maybe just like here. Something I'd like to clarify, Brain. Are you typing on a keyboard or on a phone? Because I feel like a phone would be more excusable with the typos you come up with. There you go. It's going around. So anybody who needs an excuse to not be at 100%, sickness is happening. You are going on a keyboard. Oh my guy. I'm sorry. I can't give you any kind of leeway then for that. That'd be fun. And then included on the Kickstarter. And basically you have to buy the original art to find out what the hell is going on this cover. And then, of course, on that one, you got to jack the price up, right? I guess that says something on its own that King had to get like incomprehensibly ill in order to come up with an idea that sounds like Monty would have come up with it. One more is like a sardine can where if you open it once, it'll hook over the sleeve. Okay. Made of sandpaper to fuck over everyone else's albums. Yeah, that does sound like a Johnny Rotten idea. Well, the thing is, I don't have a record company behind me. I'd have to work with established, you know, print on demand guys. I don't think they do that. And particularly, they wouldn't want to be associated with it. A liter of blood. I don't think they did a liter with Kiss. I'm pretty sure it was, promotional amount. So you prick your finger and get a drop in there. Could be wrong. But like... Okay, we're harder than that. Fair enough. That's too much. See here. Just gonna make up some fucking shapes. These are gonna be muscle groups. Trust me. Again, doesn't matter because this will very likely be obscured by a little mini title. I want those Blood Force Pogs too. I like that idea. And I mean, you can just use art directly from the pages because that's what Image did. Let's see. Can you print your own Pogs? Yes, it looks like you can. 100 custom Pogs for just $38. US. Oof. Should I explain for the people who aren't aware what a Pog is? I think it's based off of milk caps. And it's just little circles of cardboard with a picture on it. And they're collectible, theoretically. Nobody ever really did that, I don't think, but... And there's theoretically a game you can play with them. Again, I don't know if anybody ever did that. Technically, there was a game, yes. Apparently, there's free U.S. shipping, so I mean, anybody who wants to make their own Pogs, it doesn't look like there's the worst deals if you're living in the U.S. Pretty sure I'd get fucked over pretty bad for that shit, but wow, that's some crazy fucking back muscles. But sure. Those are pugs. Oh, right. Thanks for clarifying, man. Ooh, these come in glass bottles and they had cardboard circles for caps that fit in the top, and somehow they got made again. Yeah. Again, people pretended there was a game that nobody actually played. It seems kind of like marbles only with milk caps. Government intervention, yes. We must distract these children from the comics. So that's what it was. Someone tried to make a cartoon series out of Pogs. Legend of the Hawaiian Slammer. So shit's sake. There we go. Firebird's gonna look like he's getting into action here, even though like he's inside a fucking cockpit. It wouldn't surprise me if you'd ordered a couple of comics there. I assume you're in on a few Kickstarters there, Sheldon. I think I got in on one or two at least. Because of just the people I met through all the promotion junket. So like, I ended up backing Genuine's campaign because that book looks fucking good. Wouldn't have known about it otherwise though. It's just I don't keep track of that shit. Generally speaking, I'm thinking maybe I have to start now that I'm part of the community. I think I'm going to blacken all this out anyway, so I don't need to go with the thick outline. I get the feeling there. Comicking. I don't think we're going to get too meta, though. If we can help it. I'm not a huge fan of meta stuff generally in comics, so it's not something I really want to pop in there too much, I think. And, you know, I want to keep the deal where it's where the book itself takes itself seriously. I think this is Reckless Love again. It is. Sure. And then we'll put a few white, just white dots in there afterwards for just background lights. Oh shit! I doused it. Whoa, Jesus, calm down. It's getting pretty thick at the bottom here, I think. Yeah, there was a. It feels like the '90s tried to jump on trends like in a way that nobody ever has before. And at least in that respect, we've kind of been doing that ever since. But it's like, I don't know if marketing just kind of reached a different level where people started like really looking at trends and how to exploit them. Trying to set up the new millennium for trends that you get in on the ground floor. Yeah, and have a lock on the first century. I mean, I don't know. There's a whole lot of short term. You know, this is popular for a second. Jump on quick. Yeah, do you ever pick up Combo Man? Where Marvel Shield for Combo. What is Combo? Is that like a restaurant? or a video game? No, they're just talking about a video game combo. Combo was a snack. Okay. Oh, like the... Okay, like pretzel cheese thing? I think I know what that is. Yeah. Those are good. Fuck. And they made... Oh, man. They might try to make a fucking comic out of that? Christ's sake. That's pretty bad. Oh... For some reason, you said Rubik's Cube, and I thought Cubert. Different things. That is pretty bad. It's like, everybody loves Rubik's Cubes. We got to be able to cash in on this fucking somehow. It's like, yeah, just make Rubik's Cubes and fucking sell them, jackass. He was a high-profile artist that did Combo Man too. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if Hubert had a cartoon at some point. Okay, I gotta look up Combo Man now while we're here. Combo Man mini comic, 1996. Doesn't say who drew it. Doesn't... Stat. I don't know who Stat is. Stat feels like it could be a couple of people. Presented by the makers of combos. Oh no, and he's a combination of all sorts of dudes. So like he's got an Iron Man head and Spider-Man webbing, half a Punisher head on his chest. Oh man. The drawing isn't bad. I don't know who Stat is though. Okay, we gotta dive a little deeper on this. And he has Hulk's hair. Okay. Nothing about who drew it, eh? No, nothing here. Is it on one of the pirate sites? There's a question. It looks like it is. Who drew this? It looks familiar. Who is this? It's only a 12-page mini comic. I wonder if they're actually even going to tell me. I don't think they are. Oh wait, there it is. Collazo and Adams. Which Adams? There's a few Adams that could be. Made 4 appearances. It looks like a joke character. Like he's got, you know, like we just got to combine all sorts of characters. So the artist went, okay, fine. He's got half of Iron Man's helmet and then the Hulk's hair on top of that. He's got Spider-Man hands and Human Torch knees. Just the knees. Greg Adams. Who's Greg Adams? Apart from a hockey player. It's just going to be a research stream now, I guess. Not familiar. Is he mostly an inker? It seems like the kind of thing like an inker would just kind of take on by himself. So he probably just did the inks on that anyway. So what was the other name? Collazo. Hector Collazo. Oh, looks like he passed away. Greg Adams did the inks. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. Okay. So pour one out for the artist of Combo Man, I guess. Hector Collazo, I believe it was. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, there's several. There's Hector Collazo. There's Angelo Collazo. Who's Angelo Collazo? Angelo Collazo Comics? Purveyor of historical comics. Not the same thing. I think Hector Collazo is the guy who probably drew it. This is one thing the internet's good for. Like 30 years ago, that thing would have gotten stuck in my brain, and I would have like gone on a crusade to find out who Collazo is, and probably never would have found out. Now I can just disrupt a stream for 5 minutes with it. I had that plenty of times where I just like get fixated on a thing, and then I had to know more about that thing. You know, you just find out like a random thing. I remember hearing about the movie X, the Man with the X-Ray Eyes, and thinking, you know what, that sounds like an awesome movie, or an awesome idea for a movie. I should check that thing out. And then that was like my focus for like 6 months because I couldn't get a copy. And then stumbled across one in a secondhand movie store. And I was happy that at least that it didn't suck. It's like, okay, that's good enough. It's not great at all, but you know, like it's a 60s black and white sci-fi movie with some horror overtones. But there's a couple of neat things in it, I guess. Was it worth it? At the time, yes. I was like 18, I think. 19, something like that. So, like, you have all the time in the world to waste on bullshit like that. I feel like that's one thing that kids don't have as much of these days because like they really bred them to be impatient. They don't have that thing where they can just like, okay, I'm gonna fuck around and waste time for a year when I'm 15 because on this thing that seems vaguely interesting. And it's like, I can't master it within 5 days, then fuck it, I'm out. Was basically what the cover advertised. I feel like you got to get into a bit more detail there. Like this sounds like something specific, like a specific example. Let's black all this in, I think. Yeah, why not? Well, I assume you mean like you rent it thinking it's going to be something more than what the cover says. It's, oh, that's all it is. Okay. That is a quiet ass song. Let's move on to the next one. Ah, there we go. Cover for the Eliminators from 1986. I got to look at that now. Okay, hang on. Oh. So, like in a good way, then. Because that looked kind of awesome. Mandroid, Mercenary, Scientist, Ninja. Each one a specialist. Together they are Eliminators. What the fuck is this movie? Denise Crosby. Okay. That's a pretty young Denise Crosby. I feel like inspired one of my comic characters, the main tank. Oh, really? Okay. I've never heard of this before, but honestly, it looks awesome. I have seen that, you do see that on occasion where it's like the cover of something looks awesome and it's like, okay, but there's no way the movie's living up to this. And then somehow it does, or like gets most of the way there. And it's like, well, shit, my bad. '80s B-movie cheese at its best. It kind of looks like it. Like, you don't watch. You're not watching that to get like Avengers level of polish. Is it gonna be fun and that's about it, really? Are we gonna see some awesome looking costumes? It kind of looks like we are. Like Jim Cotta. Yeah. Again, one I haven't seen, but I know exactly what it is. I've seen like a couple of scenes, and it's like, okay, this is the movie. Blacken a little bit more to get some continuity going on here. I see that with a few comics too, where you see the cover and it's like they're probably not living up to that cover, and then they pull it. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I was incorrect. Do it, man. I want to see this. There's a knee in here somewhere. Is that a knee? Like, kinda, I guess. Oh wait, you know what? That's a really thick leg looking at it, because that goes from there to there. Oh well. Maybe it doesn't though. Maybe it goes like that. There, that's a little bit better. We do all want to see this, Monty. Yes. Please make this video. I hate it when the damn comic cover advertises a certain character would be in it, but it's in the last fucking page. Yeah, last panel on page. Yeah, like New Fantastic Four. When they advertised that Punisher was in there, because Punisher is the most popular character in the Marvel Universe at the time, or one of, and that was the whole point of that thing. And they basically just got him as there's a helicopter pilot at the end of the comic, and they put a little Punisher symbol on the helicopter. And it's like, oh, that's him. That's like the worst bait and switch I think I've ever seen. See here. There's an 08 somewhere. There we go. And it's like, yeah, when they pull that bait and switch, it feels like I want to be angry at these guys, but it's Walt and Art Adams that are doing this. It's like, is it more of a joke when they do that? I think so, maybe. So it's like, maybe it's, I still don't think it's very justifiable, because people bought that cover because they thought the Punisher was going to show up. I feel like those lines aren't quite right. That's going to bite me in the ass somehow. I can fix them up though. That's all right. On one hand, I'm thinking like, man, how's Lee going to be able to keep track of where everything is on this cover? Because it's a bit of a mess. On the other hand, it's like, you know what? We already said, like, single color hold. I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem, actually. All right. We ready to call it? I think so. Okay. There's more good than bad on here, I think. Definitely need to redo the white spritzing, because that did not go as planned at all. Where the fucking... It's like I lost the fucking toothbrush again. Oh, where is it? Here, let's get it right up there. There we go. Now, where will the title go? I'm thinking small title right here, right over Fireburn's face, just to keep the theme going that we don't like Fireburn. I was thinking before, like down here, but you definitely want it at the top somewhere. And on other places, just like put it vertically here is a possibility. But probably over Fireburn, and that works okay, I think, as long as because there's gaps in the logo where you can see stuff through. I just like having art in the middle of those gaps when we can. All right. Do I take? I'll leave the glasses on until after, because otherwise I'm just gonna get fucking woozy. All right. Rob just reviewed a comic where the title was Hollow. Line for this situation might work. I feel like I've done that before, or like I have something set up for that. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I wonder if I got that. I feel like I might. I think there was a Bruce Playtation flick, which is fake Bruce Lee, I believe, right? Where the poster advertised a bunch of big name celebs to star in, but if you watch the film, they just got the actors to meet and greet. Ah, that's a drag. Yeah, that shit happens. So yeah, next time the figures are done, the ship is done, just got to fill in a little bit of tech and just like really shapes in the background here, and then finish the spritz. And then I guess I got to figure out what the last page or two of Blood Force number 5 looks like. So hopefully I'll do that sometime this week. Probably won't be a stream on Wednesday. I don't think that's going to be happening. But I think we can keep the Sunday streams going for the next few weeks. So that's good anyway. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Appreciate it. It's coming along. It's not quite where I want it, but that's okay. I'm also very distracted these days. It's fun stuff anyway. All right. I'll take off. You guys have a good one. Boop. See ya.